Peace to you. I hope this finds you well. I want to respond to this comment. Actually, this comment was rather extensive on the video that I had made. But basically, sir, you're telling me that I must believe in the prophet. I believe that the prophet, the messenger, was given the message. I believe that the messenger's duty was only to deliver the message. And I read that in the Quran. What you're saying here sounds like it's information that has been given to you or that you've learned from the hadiths, yes? Well, why would you find fault with me if I say that I'm satisfied, that the Quran is sufficient for me, that the truth that I need is found in the Quran? Why do you find fault with that? Is it because I don't believe as you believe? Well, read your Quran, brother. Read it. How many times does Allah say that they let them believe what they believe? You believe what you believe. Do not follow their ways. I don't understand. The people who are all caught up in these different sects of Islam, I don't understand how you can find fault with someone who holds to the word of God. How can you find fault? Is it your ego? Is it my fault that you believe the way that you believe? And do you really think that following man's teaching is better than following God's teachings? Muhammad's job, the messenger's job, was to deliver the message. That was his job, and I understand that. But you have been taught that you have to do X, Y, and Z in order to follow the message. Why do you find fault with me for that? I am not finding fault with you. If this is what you need, if all those hadiths are what you need for your faith, God bless you. It isn't what I need. And I'm trying to get people to understand that the truth is in the Quran. I have no idea except what other people have said about hadiths. I have no idea about the hadiths. Am I a hadith rejecter? I would say no, because how can you reject something that you are not familiar with? But for you to say to me that I have to have those things for my faith, I say to you, I think you're wrong, because my Quran doesn't say that. Let me ask you this, brother. It says in the Quran to believe in all the messengers. Do you know the teachings of Jesus? I do. Am I convincing you to know the teachings of Jesus? No. Am I finding fault with you for not knowing the teachings of Jesus? No. Would I suggest to you that the teachings of Jesus have a wealth of knowledge and wisdom and understanding in them? Yes, they do. But you're not familiar with them. Now, why aren't you familiar with the teachings of Jesus? Isn't it because the very thing that you want me to adhere to, the hadiths, kept you from understanding or researching the teachings of Jesus? I have been most fortunate. I was led through the teachings of Jesus. I know the teachings of Jesus. And when I came to the Quran, I understood that it was the completion of the Abrahamic faith. If my understanding is that it is the completion of the Abrahamic faith, why would I need any other writings? I don't mean to... I was just reading all of the comments and I was getting all jacked up, and I apologize if I'm coming on too strong. I'm not telling you what to believe, but you're telling me I have to believe as you do. And that isn't what my Quran says. Peace.